So I woke up this morning and I took a little walk, and I really wanted to think about all the things to be grateful for. I mean, that is one of the things you're supposed to do on Thanksgiving. So I think the first thing I'm grateful for is having a home. I mean, you take it for granted, but it's a very important thing. And being able to go out for a walk in nature, that's definitely a big thing for me. Even if it is cold and you have to hear the snow crunching. I feel like this is the only kind of ASMR I'm really into. Snow crunching, leaves crunching, water, that kind of stuff. And, the beauty all around. So I hope that if you have Thanksgiving celebrations, I hope that they were really, really good for you. Also, I don't know what uses that path, but something definitely heavily travels that path in the woods and skips most of the road. It's probably the best part about wintertime is you can see all of the footprints. It's kind of neat. But yeah, this was my pre-make all sorts of food walk. I probably should have saved the walk and done it after I ate all of the Thanksgiving yummies, but I didn't. And so goes life. But yeah, I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Mine was actually really good. Also, I couldn't resist going out for a walk, considering how foggy it was. That's another thing I'm thankful for. We were actually above freezing today, which made this walk much more pleasant than it could have been. Also, I can't remember. Yep, there he is. I was being followed. I wasn't too far away from home, but it was probably a good 1/8 of a mile. They've been known to follow me about a 1/2 a mile out from the house. Either that or the chickadees have some sort of social network that lets them know where I've gone. I don't have more than maybe 5 or 6 that reliably come to my hand, but I get a kick out of it. So I'm grateful for that too. I am grateful for all of my animal friends. Probably should have gone out for a much longer walk, but it was nice just getting out for a little while. And then I went home and made all sorts of food. So, fun fact, if you didn't already know this, I think I might have said it in comments at various points, but where I live in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, I think there are less than 4 people per square mile. You wouldn't guess it, considering I live in, the lake, and being on the lake, at least in the summer, you see a lot of people. But this time of year, it gets much less people. In fact, I think there might only be about... I think we might actually be up to around 14 permanent year-round residents on the lake. Well, 14 households. I think there's more than 14 people. But we're a fairly small community. Also, I love the fog. It's pretty darn cool. It lasted pretty long, too. I think it didn't fully burn off until around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So I was already well on my way to making all sorts of yummy goodness. Another fun fact about Michigan is, again related to population, I think the latest census has us just over 300,000 people in the Upper Peninsula, and I think we have 16,000 square miles. Don't quote me on that, you might want to look that up and fact check me. But I'm pretty sure it's about that ratio. So our biggest city, and trust me, I'm putting air quotes around the word city, is Marquette. And Marquette, I think in the winter has about 65,000 people in it. And I say in the winter because that's when school is in, and Marquette only has that population because they have a college, and it's a pretty big college, so Northern Michigan University. Also, it was funny, I was talking in a live stream that I was hanging out in the chat, and we were talking about snow, and here's my Did You Know Michigan fact for the day. We average, where I am, about 200 to 250 inches of snow a year. So as you can see, we're nowhere near that yet. But it's beginning. Some years we have less, and some years we have, oh, so much more. I'm kind of hoping that this year will be a Snow Light year, but Snow Lightyear. I think that's Buzz Lightyear's younger brother. Who knows what it'll be. So far, we've been pretty lucky, unlike the people in Buffalo, New York, who got piled on last week. Thoughts definitely go out to them. But yeah, the lake has completely frozen over, at least on my end of it. And I'll take you down there here in just a few minutes, and you can check it out yourself. Although we did warm up enough that there were puddles on top of the ice. I do love the way the mist looks with the sunlight coming through it. Winter is a very peaceful time, as long as the power's on. If the power's off, winter is no longer a peaceful time. But as long as you can go back into your house and warm up again, or better yet, just look out the window with a nice hot cup of tea, winter is fantastic. Not as fantastic as summer, but it's an important time when everything gets to rest. Except for maybe the chickadees, which are always demanding food. And the woodpeckers. The woodpeckers are very active all winter long. And I guess the squirrels. That's the tree that fell during the last big storm before the power went out. It can stay. Maybe the woodpeckers will eat it instead of my house. They have a huge love of just landing on the side of my nice wood house and banging on it when they're out of suet. But hey, I got those nice spiffy new windows. Everything is much warmer than it used to be. So that's good. But yeah, I hope everybody who celebrates had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I was kind of hoping that the swans would have met me down here, but I haven't seen them for about 2 days, so they might have moved on to someplace where they can actually paddle around. We'll see them again more this winter, though. But yeah, none of that water is actually open. It's all iced over. Although you can see a puddle on top of it. But yeah, hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving, and I hope to see you again soon.